And just like that, ahead of the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds has been making the rounds talking about what could have been the other version of Deadpool 3 that he pitched. That would have cost around $6 million to make. Yeah, it would have been one of the cheapest films like ever for a giant big studio production. So yeah, that's interesting. So again, this comes at us from Ryan Reynolds, and he was talking about some of the ideas he had and how far along they got for the old rumored road trip film. And well, we know that at some point over at Fox, the idea for Deadpool 3 was still to do a road trip film that started off in New York, and then it would have been, let's travel to the West Coast all the way to LA, and along the way we're gonna pick up some leftover mutants, hitchhikers, that type of film. He revealed that when the film rights and everything moved to Disney, he also pitched this idea, but very different, because he didn't know what was going to happen with Deadpool. He came up with the idea there was going to be him and the cab driver Dupinder, and it was just them on this road trip. The film would have been super low budget. We just shoot these guys traveling across the US. That's the film. The comedy gags are when they stop, where they stop, who they see, and what they do. And that would have been the film. He said the budget would have been an estimated 5 to 6 million tops. And that was the film. It wasn't anything big, it was small scale, and he was just trying to find his footing in terms of what can I do and what can I maybe pitch them that will work. And you know, I think that's an interesting concept. Certainly, I don't think it would be well received if that was like the whole concept, because people would feel like it's a waste of Deadpool 3 and what are you going to do with this leading to the MCU, which is obviously why he said he pitched it. Disney was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going bigger. And that's when we got the version that we got now. But a part of me thinks that this could still make a great concept for like an offshoot. Like one of those Disney Plus specials, you know, like Marvel Spotlight or something like that. Something along those lines. Special presentation like Werewolf by Night. Maybe you do a small style special presentation of one of the Deadpool variants, and that's their film. You shoot that for 5-6 million, put it out being like, hey, you guys liked Teen Pool, right? Well, check it out. This is how he got to this film. His road trip film, and then he ends up getting whisked away into Deadpool 3, and hey, here we are. Here's him showing up. Something like that I think could be really cool to explore further, but I'm honestly glad they didn't go with this. It sounds cool, but it's not the big budget blockbuster that Disney needed to speed us towards Secret Wars, and that's clearly what we're getting with Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, what's your guys' take on this? Again, I like it, but this was definitely not the third Deadpool film that we would have wanted.